I'm Ashley the Constant Wanderer, and today I'll be wondering about our time at Treasure Beach. Now, Treasure Beach is on the south coast of Jamaica. At this point, we'd been in Jamaica for about 8 weeks and we knew the ropes. So we chartered a taxi from the grill all the way to Treasure Beach. It was nice and easy and we got there in about 2 hours, I think. Treasure Beach is a lovely little seaside village. It's kind of like the grill in terms of its bohemian vibes, but on a much, much smaller scale. Treasure Beach is made up of 4 bays. There's Frenchman's Bay, there's Great Bay, there's Billy's Bay, and the 4th one is Calabash Bay. One thing that Dan and I noticed, perhaps because we're an interracial couple, perhaps because we've got a mixed baby, but a lot of the people around Treasure Beach had green eyes and a lighter skin complexion than all the other Jamaicans we've kind of encountered on our trip. And we later found out that it was because of a Scottish ship that capsized there on Treasure Beach in the 19th century. And obviously, you know, all the sailors that were on there ended up mingling with the Tainos, and it's thought that their genetic footprint, you know, was kind of left amongst the population in the area, and that explains, you know, this kind of unique trait in these Jamaicans. Accommodation in Treasure Beach. Well, there are no big resorts, so in that sense it's nothing like the grill. But you are spot for choice. There are hostels and there are sort of more upper class 5-star hotels in the area as well. We decided to stay at a place called Catamar. Catamar was set on Frenchman's Bay. Oh, it was so lovely there. The family that run it are so lovely. Shout out to Maya and thank you so much for looking after us. When we first arrived, we stayed in one of their beachside cabins, and they're great for like single travellers and for couples, but I felt as a family with a young child, they were a bit small. So we spoke to the guys about it, and Maya was really helpful in helping us move into the main house and into a bigger room. The other thing that I loved about Catamar was the shared kitchen, and it was quite a lovely generous space that was full of all the mod cons you could possibly need. So it was really easy for us to buy food locally and cook up our own meals. And the stove actually had an awesome view of the sea. So what to do in Treasure Beach? Well, we did a lot of chilling, did a lot of eating. There's chilling, there's beach walks, there's chilling. There's yoga at Jake's, which I went to one morning. Yoga there is perfect and looks right out to sea. They do good food there at Jake's as well, actually, so I recommend popping in for a burger or a meal if you get a chance. We had a movie night at Jack's Sprat's, so they have like an outdoor screen and you literally have dinner and a movie under starlight. And the food at Jack's Sprat's is pretty good as well. There are lots of little seafood shacks along Treasure Beach, so you stop into one of them and you can get fresh seafood. We did 2 excursions while we were at Treasure Beach. The first was to YS Falls, and this was about an 1.5 to 2 hour drive, in fact, from Treasure Beach. So we kind of pulled it with 2 other people who were staying at Catamar, TJ and Shay, and we shared the cost. YS Falls themselves were absolutely beautiful. It's set on this like huge ranch. The gardens are perfectly like looked after. It's not too sort of manicured. It's quite wild. They've got some freshwater pools. And yeah, there's like decking around there, there's places to eat. You know, you could spend a whole afternoon at YS Falls and be pretty satisfied. The falls themselves are really beautiful. You can take a walk right up. There are a few rope swings you can jump in, and I did some zip lining at YS Falls and it was really fun. The second excursion that we did was to Black River and the Pelican Bar, and we did this as part of a day trip. Again with Shay from Catamar. We split the cost and we paid about $25 each to do that. Now, Black River is called Black River because the water appears jet black, but it's in fact crystal clear, and the thing that makes it black is the silt that is resting on the bottom of the water. Black River is filled with crocodiles. Oh my days, I was bricking it. Especially because our captain kept on calling these crocodiles over to us. Apparently the biggest crocodile in Black River is like 17 feet long. Oh my days. On the way back from Black River, we stopped at Pelican Bar, which is this rickety sort of wooden bamboo construction a kilometre out from the shore. You could get fish there, fresh fish, cold beer. This place closes at sunset, There's no electricity, so obviously they're gonna have to get out of there when the sun goes down. We got on the boat to go back and we were hoping desperately to miss the rain, and it was hilarious because we actually got caught right in the thick of it. Alleppey and I had to hide here while the rest of the boat got absolutely drenched. Our captain was perfectly happy to have us on board with the baby, and I did have a life jacket to hand in case anything happened. I know it's something that maybe people will be worried about, but we had her strapped to me or strapped to Dan so she wasn't jolting around the place. We went on a fairly smooth day, so we were really lucky. But yeah, that's Treasure Beach, guys. It was an amazing place and probably one of my favourite places to visit in Jamaica, and I highly, highly recommend it. Next time on The Constant Wanderer, the Dashleys are back in the Blue Mountains, taking in the sights. But this time we really get around.